Now going to Israel, where there were mass protests over the weekend, calling for Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to resign. Tens of thousands turned out to express their anger and their anguish, too, over Netanyahu's handling of the war with Hamas and negotiations over the hostages. Holly Williams is in Jerusalem with more on what's driving these demonstrations. Holly, good morning to you. What are you hearing?
Good morning, Gayle. Well, Israel went into this war vowing to destroy Hamas, and it says it still needs to finish the job. But many of the Israeli protesters are angry with how their own government is handling the war against the militants.
In Jerusalem last night, outside Israel's parliament, some protesters called for Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's removal from office. Many here want a government that'll do more to bring the remaining hostages home. And in Tel Aviv on Saturday, demonstrators filled the streets around Israel's defence ministry, protesting Netanyahu's handling of the war.
This government is doing horrendous things in Gaza, not in our name, and we want the government to take responsibility and resign today, right now.
This war, though, was ignited by Hamas launching its deadly attack on October 7th, slaughtering civilians in their own homes. Now, even with deadly airstrikes raining down on the people they claim to represent, Hamas says it won't agree to a deal to release the hostages without a permanent ceasefire.
We have a lot of sympathy, a lot of support. Israel has been exposed clearly as an apartheid state. They are killers.
Dr. Bassem Naim is Hamas's head of international relations.
It sounds as if you're saying that you think Hamas has won the public relations war during this conflict. Is that right?
Yes, I think yes.
But the cost of that public relations victory has been 32,000 Palestinian lives by your count.
Again, I think it is unfair to accuse me of being responsible for the genocide.
In fact, a UN report in February found that there have been clear violations of humanitarian law on both sides. A recent poll found that 57% of Israelis think that Netanyahu's performance during the war has been poor or very poor. Vlad.
Holly Williams for us in Jerusalem. Holly, thank you very much.